Good morning, students. We had started with the chapter number 2, landforms. We had already discussed the first parts. Then we started with the mountains, second part. That means fold mountains, mountains, we had already discussed. Then today we are going to discuss volcanic mountains. How volcanic mountains are made. See how it is made. When there is an eruption of volcano, the lava comes out and spread around the volcanic pipe. Then it cools down. What happened? With the passage of time, it will take time. With the passage of time, this lava solidifies and gives rise to volcanic mountains. Examples are Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa, Mount Fujiyama in Japan are examples of such mountains. See, listen. Then lava comes out from the when the volcanic eruption happens, lava comes out and it cools. That means it will take time, and when it cools, what happens? Slowly a small rise to mountains it gives to a small rise to a mountain. That many times it happens, not one time, continuously it happens. One time it happens, it cools and it is make a small mountain again, slowly. This is how volcanic mountains are made. The mountains are also storehouse of water. Another part, very important. Mountains also are part of a storehouse of a water. Many rivers have their source in the glaciers in the mountains. Glaciers are rivers of ice and snow which are the source of water for large number of major rivers of the world. For example, in India itself we could see from Himalaya, many of the rivers starts from where? Start from Himalaya. So that is very important. So because mountains are a storehouse of water. So not only for that, water from mountains are used for irrigation, generation of hydroelectricity, many purpose. So mountains are very important. Now we'll look into the importance of mountains. So crores and crores of people living in lowlands benefits from mountains. Everyone, maybe everyone in the world, we could say, because first and foremost the mountains protect us from many of the difficulties or many of the problems. Then mountains are the source of both major and small rivers on the earth, right? You know that mountains are also play an important role in the water cycle because they capture moisture from the atmosphere and release it in the form of snow or water, which is essential for industries, settlements, and agriculture activities. That is the second point. Third point, water from mountains is also used to generate hydroelectric power. You know how it is made. They construct dams. From the dams, water run through the pipes. With the force of water, electricity is made. That you know that. Then fourth one, renewable energy from mountains promotes economic development, especially in rural area. Renewable energy. What is renewable energy? Maybe wind energy, maybe through the solar energy. Yes or no? There are different. Then this one also, hydroelectric power also. So it is a renewable source of energy. So what happens? Especially in rural areas, from mountains, economic development or economic development, especially in rural areas, is happening. In many of developing countries, wood fuel from mountains is also main source of energy for settlements. Wood fuels, we can say coal, we can say wood fuels. That means when we burn wood also energy is generated. Yes or no? Then next, main mountain wood provides timber for local use and export. You know that mountain wood provides timber for local use and export, many purposes. Next, Mountains are the centers of biodiversity because they have plant, crop, and animal diversity. Mountains are also the source of wild foods such as mushrooms, birds. Mountain also provide ground recreation, sporting, and tourism activities. So these are the main importance of mountains. So these all things we also enjoy these things, this importance. What we get wood, we get water, we get electricity, we get food items, mushrooms and other things. Yes or no? So we are also enjoying from the mountains. So you just go through the chapter and understand. Okay, thank you. Read the chapter properly.